How many times have you said, I'll start tomorrow, or I'll get back on track next week? And yet those tomorrows never come. The weeks can turn into months, and months can even turn into years. I get it. Life pulls us in so many different directions, and people demand things of you, and work holds you back, and you're tired, you're overwhelmed, you get exhausted. There's so many excuses. But here's the truth I wish I had started to apply much sooner in my life. No one is coming to do it for you, and it takes the effort of you taking the action to get the results that you want. The stronger, the healthier, the more energized version of you is waiting. She's available. So we have to just get into the place of achieving it, making it happen for ourselves. So let's make today that day, the day that you decide that you are worth the effort, the day that you stop waiting and start moving. Because staying the same, that's easy. But becoming the woman you were meant to be, no matter your age, no matter your circumstances, no matter where you're beginning from, that takes courage, friend. And that also takes action. And that's why we're here today together right now, getting started on our rebounder. It's easier to not take action than to take action. Let me say that again. It is easier for you to not do something than to do something. Do we agree to that? And it is easier to just sit than to get up in motion. It takes zero effort at all for you to grow weaker, for you to fatigue your muscles. But if you desire to be stronger and build up your muscle, that takes effort. And over time, it must be done consistently. The things worth having take effort. And oftentimes, it's no small amount. It needs to be done day in and day out. Because although it is simple in concept, there is the challenge that comes with taking action. And sometimes it is the challenge of clearing your schedule to make room for what it is that you want to do that's going to improve your life. Sometimes it's a financial commitment. Sometimes it's about talking to others and getting permission. Sometimes it's the challenge of resistance, like pushing the weights or bouncing on the rebounder, the physical resistance. But sometimes it's the resistance of having a tough conversation with somebody. Sometimes it's resistance of putting yourself out there and asking for a sale or making a pitch about something. Sometimes it's a resistance of taking the path least followed or standing up for what you believe or booking that trip and going and traveling on your own. Whatever it is that you choose to do, it's going to require you to not only say yes to it, but then to have the tenacity to follow through, to keep your commitment, to keep your word to yourself, and actually make it happen. Friend, this is the point I hope you will take with you today. It is easy to say what you want, but it is harder to keep your word to yourself, to stay persistent until it actually becomes yours. Anything and everything that you desire to have and to be and accomplish in this lifetime is possible if you would just set the clear intention and commit yourself to going after it, to figuring it out as long as it takes and remaining faithful to that vision. The great motivational speaker, Jim Rohn, who I love to listen to, explained it like this when someone challenged him about how he could say it was so easy to get rich. And they questioned him and they said, if it's so easy, then why aren't more people rich? And his answer to that applies here. Because what is easy to do is also easy not to do. Let that sink in. What is easy to do is also easy not to do. It's not so hard to bounce on your rebounder. In fact, the rebounder is low impact. It's highly adjustable. It's easy to modify your workouts to fit your range and skill and ability. And you can work out for as long or as short as you desire. You can hold a support bar or not. There are so many ways to make it easy, I'm saying that with air quotes, for you. That's easy and compared to so many things that we will do in life. And yet it's so easy not to bounce. It's so easy not to use the rebounder, to make an excuse and not get on today. It's easy not to show up for 5 to 10 minutes today. And it's easy, and I know that it's easy because countless people purchase one and then the enthusiasm fades and they set it out of sight and out of mind and never get back on again. What is easy to do is also easy not to do. So which pathway are you going to take for yourself? Drop it in the comments. Say, I'm going to commit and write what you're going to commit to. Or, well, you're probably not going to comment this, but you're going to put it off for right now. You're not ready for it yet. Each and every day, we have to make that conscious decision, friend, for everything that we desire to accomplish in life. No matter how hard you've worked yesterday, today is a new day, and you've got to repeat the effort. But notice, just for a moment, that you have to take the effort to do the things that are going to improve your life. but it takes zero effort to wake up sweaty and stinky. It takes zero effort to have your hair look a mess and you're all disheveled. You have to wash your face, but rarely do you ever have to make your face dirty. You with me? It takes zero effort for the negative factors. They just happen. You don't have to do anything for them to be present. And that's a life lesson too for your thoughts, by the way. But the positive factors and the positive thoughts and the positive actions, those take effort. You have to create those intentionally on purpose if that's what you want in your life. And this is just another reason why I love to bounce on my rebounder. It helps with my attitude. It elevates my mood. It shifts my endorphins. It gives me longer energy as I go throughout my day. But then again, tomorrow you're going to wake up and you're going to have to repeat this process. So are you all in committed? That day in and day out, you're willing to build the effort that it's going to take to have lasting effects in your life. What effort will you be taking today? Friend, I'm here to encourage you, so drop it in the comments if you want some support. And let's make that choice to take action.